In the heart of Eldoria, where magic lingered in the air and whispered secrets to those who dared to listen, there stood the ancient town of Linares. This town was an enchanting blend of cobblestone paths and starlit bridges, caressed by the gentle waters of the see-through Sepone River. Here, under the glow of the crimson moon, two star-crossed souls crossed paths, Alara, a radiant enchantress with the gift of song, and Kaelin, a mysterious werewolf with a heart full of sorrow. Alara was known throughout Linares for her melodic voice and compassionate heart. The townsfolk loved her, and whenever she sang at the town square, even the grumpiest souls of Eldoria seemed to find peace. Her emerald eyes held secrets of the ancient world, and her auburn hair cascaded like a fiery waterfall down her graceful back. Kaelin, on the other hand, was a creature of solitude, a lone warrior whose presence was both feared and mystified. Cursed by a wizard long forgotten, he roamed the forests encircling Linares, his howls echoing through the night like melancholic symphonies. Underneath his beastly guise, he longed for redemption and connection but feared the wrath hidden in his transformation. One fateful night, when the crimson moon was at its zenith, fate brought Alara and Kaelin together. Wandering the outskirts, Alara had heard the soulful melody of a wolf's lament, resonating with a pain she couldn't bear to ignore. Drawn to the sound, she followed it into the forest, where shadows danced and the air grew cooler. Kaelin, in his wolf form, was startled by the sight of Alara, who stood fearless, her presence calming the wildness inside him. As the moon's glow bathed them both, he felt a change beginning, his monstrous exterior fading away. Alara, unafraid, approached and sang a song that wove gentle magic into the wind, soothing Kaelin's wounded spirit. They spent many nights beneath the crimson moon, sharing stories of their worlds, binding their fates with laughter and song. As Kaelin learned to trust Alara, the enchantress found herself captivated by the depth of his soul and the loneliness that mirrored her own. In the face of their growing love, the curse laid upon Kaelin began to weaken. However, the curse would not be defeated so easily. An ancient prophecy warned of a shadow that sought the power of the crimson moon, threatening to separate the two lovers forever. Together, Alara and Kaelin embarked on a journey. They sought the few remaining droplets of a celestial blossom known to lift curses. Along this perilous path, they encountered mythical creatures and daunting challenges, each test a bond-strengthening testament to their devotion. As the final night of the crimson moon arrived, Alara and Kaelin faced the Shadowkeeper, the sentient dark force thirsty for the moon's powers. In fierce battle, trust, music, and love converged. Alara's song, potent with emotion, merged with Kaelin's newfound strength, ultimately vanquishing the darkness that threatened their hearts and home. With the curse lifted, Kaelin embraced the freedom to live fully in his own skin. Alara found in him the harmony she had been searching for. Under the now gentle light of the crimson moon, they stood, hand in hand, ready to write their own destiny, no longer bound by ancient magic. Their love, eternally illuminating Linares, was now the true magic that bound them, stronger than any curse or prophecy. Together, they faced the future, their hearts intertwined, a beacon of hope and love in Eldoria.